Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to welcome you to the EHS Orchestra Spring and also Teacher Appreciation Concert. Thank you for spending your evening with us. My name is Michael Taylor, and I am the Orchestra President.
And my name is Brandon Sanabria, and I'm the Orchestra Vice President. It's nice to see everyone here tonight after a few months after the Holiday Spectacular. We've been hard at work for months with more difficult pieces, and we're really excited to share those with you guys tonight.
Update on what's happened since. Our chamber orchestra has competed at Avon High School at OMEA, Ohio Music Education Association. Their contest, we scored a 1, which is the highest score possible for that.
On another note, our orchestras are going to see the Dover Quartet, a world-renowned orchestra, I'm so sorry, on March 12th. It is coming up very soon, so please fill out those permission slips so you're able to attend.
That'll be open to all 3 of our orchestras, everyone. Before the performance, I'd like to give a quick thanks to all the people helping us out tonight, including administration, staff, PAC team, teachers, family and musicians, and all you guys help this concert take place, help your students get to thrive and be part of the orchestra program. So thank you.
We ask that you please be respectful throughout all of our performances and silence your phones. Please enjoy the performance.
We'll do quick teachers and students with their seniors come on really quickly with flowers. So once I get.
Good evening. Tonight is our Teacher Appreciation Concert. We have 18 seniors tonight who have each chosen a guest of honor. The teacher they chose will escort them onto the stage, and later in the evening the students will share why they chose their teacher. Now we'll invite each student and teacher onto the stage, where the student will give the teacher a carnation, which is a symbol of admiration. Wednesday Barnhill and Mrs. Trump. Rachel Bowens and Mr. Brenda. Hyra Evans and Miss Davy. Chris Fernandez and Ms. Garcia. Alyssa Grabowski and Mr. Daniels. Anthony Lopez and Mr. Gott. Sin Hans and Ms. McLaughlin. Maya Hill and Mr. Hill.
Xavion Henderson and Miss Belcher. Emerald Hoffman and Miss Ficca. Aiden Lajana and Miss Miracle. Kenyon Newton and Mr. and Mrs. Bechtel. Stevie Riggle and Miss Johnson. Alex Swart and Miss Brenda. Johan Santiago and Mrs. McLaughlin. Michael Taylor and Mrs. Barrett. Ella White and Mrs. Runyon. And James Wise and Miss Fonzio. We're going to take a brief pause for a picture to be taken.
Thank you, teachers. You may find your seat in the audience. Students, you may find where you need to be. If you're reading your blurb after Camerata, you want to make sure you're on stage. If you're not sure, come up and find me. All right, we're going to... Yes. We are in a tuned Camerata. It's going to take a couple minutes here, and then we'll hear the Camerata Orchestra after we get them tuned.
My name is Wednesday Barnhill, and the teacher I chose is Miss Trump. I chose Miss Trump because she's important to me and she saved my life. And she has been a huge help, and she's why I'm standing here today, and I wouldn't have gotten through my high school years without her.
My name is Hyra Evans. I chose Miss Davy. Miss Davy was the only teacher for 2 years of high school, and yet I still wish it should have been longer. She inspired me with her odd ways of teaching, and though she couldn't be here tonight, she always made it exciting for me to come to class. And even though we had such little time together, she still managed to make an impact on me, and to that I thank her.
I'm Christina Fernandez, and the teacher I picked is Miss Garcia. Miss Garcia is one of the best teachers I know, even though I've never had her as a teacher myself. She gives kids a safe place to be themselves and helps them when they need it. Thank you, Miss Garcia, for being a great teacher.
I'm reading for Anthony Lopez, and he chose Mr. Gott. The reason he chose Mr. Gott was because he was just plain amazing. He's such a down-to-earth guy. He's nice, he's really easy to talk to, and he's one of the best teachers in the building. It was nice having you as my teacher. Thank you.
Tonight I chose Mr. Hill, and no, it's not because I'm biased, because he's my father. I picked him because he helped me flourish every day, pushing me to be better and do great things. He taught me to be who I am today, and I don't know where I'd be without him. Thank you.
I'm reading for Stevie Riggle, and she chose Miss Johnson. There are many teachers that I could have chosen for this acknowledgement, and I love and appreciate all of them, but Miss Johnson has seen me at my worst and best and has supported and given me courage through it all. And though she did scare me, LOL, she is without a doubt one of the most impactful role models I have met in my high school career.
I'm Ella Rose White, and I chose Miss Runyon. Miss Runyon has been a huge role model for me, and she is one of the most kindest, honest, sweetest, and most caring persons that I have ever met. She is always willing to help her students and anyone who needs it. I feel truly blessed to have the privilege to be her friend as well as be her student. Thank you so much, Miss Runyon, for all that you have done for me.
The teacher that I would like to thank today is Mr. Daniels. Although he may not realize it, Mr. Daniels has had a big influence on me and many other students. He always keeps his mind and words in a positive place around me no matter the situation, and has shaped and changed my mindset for the better. I'd like to thank him for creating a safe and funny place for me for the past 2 years as my teacher and give him the recognition he deserves.
The teacher that I would like to thank today is Miss McLaughlin. She is so wholesome and sweet. She makes my day better every time I go to her class, and I feel like I can tell her anything, and she's very supportive.
The teacher I chose tonight was Miss Belcher. I chose Miss Belcher because she has always went the extra mile with helping me with my schoolwork, which none of it was for her class, and always was there to listen to me when I talk and never feed into my delusion for the most part. She's always been there for me and as a teacher and all, and she's someone I aspire to be when I'm a future educator.
Hi, my name is Aiden Lajana. The teacher I here to appreciate today is Miss Miracle. I first met Miss Miracle during my middle school years, and back then when I was in middle school, hold on. Yeah, I'm having a stroke right now. Okay. Yeah, so when I first, to me, when I was in middle school, I thought I didn't have any potential in myself, and I didn't really want to challenge myself. When I met Miss Miracle, she saw potential in me and myself, and she wanted me to challenge myself throughout my middle school year, and to this day, I've always been challenging myself, all because of her words and her, what's the word I'm looking for? This is fun. Okay. Yeah, shaking. Okay, so basically, she showed me that I can actually challenge myself and I'm lost. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, so basically it's an honor. Yeah, I'm lost. I tried.
Oh. Oh. Is it? Oh. I got it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Kenyon Newton. The teachers I chose are Miss and Mr. Bechtel. Mr. and Mrs. Bechtel have always been there for me whenever I needed it most, whether that's helping me out in the classroom or taking time out of their day to sit and talk with me or just give me a place to sit when I need a minute to myself. They have done so much for me in the time that I've known them. I appreciate them very much. Thank you to you guys both.
Hi, I'm Michael Taylor. I chose Mrs. Barrett as my teacher for appreciation because throughout college audition stuff and throughout college admission, all that stuff, they've been a really big support and really helped a lot with where I'm gonna go, how to do audition pieces, how to dress for an audition because it's a new thing. And it's been super, super helpful and very stress relieving. And also, music theory class is now my favorite class. It's so amazing. And they've just made that class such a fun and good opportunity for me to learn more about music.
My name is Johan Santiago, and today I wanted to appreciate one of the best teachers in the world, Miss McLaughlin, but the other one, the English teacher. And she's it's just been great always going to her classroom, even if I don't have her. Speaking of anything, stories, trading sarcasm, being snarky back at each other. It's just really fun, welcoming, and I promise you, it's not because you have a bunch of snacks in the drawer. It's just an added extra. But it's always fun going into your room, having a little talk about stories. It's always fun. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Rachel. I have known Brenda since freshman year when I joined the tennis team, and he is the best coach I have ever had, and even better teacher. He pushed me past places I didn't feel like I could get to, and always helped me when I was confused. And I can never thank you enough for all the ice cream that you bought us. For anyone that's considering a sport, do tennis. It was the best decision I have ever made. And we also need people for next year.
Hello, I'm Emerald Hoffman, and tonight I chose Mrs. Becca as my teacher. She has been more than just a teacher to me. She's a friend, a mentor, and a role model. From helping me overcome challenges academically and in life, I cannot thank you enough for putting up with me, even if I bother you 20 times in one day.
I'm Alex Swart. The teacher I chose tonight was my English teacher, Mr. Brenda. Brenda has been a big inspiration for me for the 4 years that I've known him. He knows how to keep his class fun and has a big part of my passion for tennis. I'm thankful to call him my teacher and coach.
I am speaking on behalf of James Wise. For his teacher, he chose Ms. Bonzio. James wrote, Ms. Bonzio has always been very encouraging during his high school choir career. She always brings an energetic vibe to class and always pushes me to be better. Thank you, Ms. Bonzio.
All right, I want to talk about a couple upcoming events. On March 12th, we'll have the opportunity to see the Dover String Quartet in the evening at the Cleveland Chamber Music Society. This will be $5. It will be a late night because we'll be leaving at 6:30 and coming back at around 10. So permission slips will be going out for that very soon. On March 15th, we have an orchestra social event known as the Buzz Buzz Cup, and this is the 5th one we've had. Students will be divided into teams, and we'll play some games, and we'll get some pizza. This summer, there are 2 local summer camps for middle schoolers and 1 for high school. The high school camp is at Baldwin Wallace. It's called the Conservatory Summer Intensive, and this is for students who are looking to take their playing to the next level. And many of our chamber orchestra students have participated in the past. Raise your hand if you've participated in CSI. Yeah, and there are definitely scholarships available for that through the Nord Foundation. And if you have any middle school students, look for the Baldwin Wallace Middle School String Camp and the Northern Ohio Youth Orchestra String Camp.
Before we close things out with Chamber Orchestra, I just wanted to quickly thank Mr. Simons and the EPAC team this evening. Also thank you to Ann Schloss and the administration principals here at Elyria High School. Also thank you to the middle school orchestra teachers, Mr. David Yee at Eastern Heights, Ms. Audrey John Melzer at Westwood, and Ms. Vani Shukla at Northwood. And finally, we want to again appreciate all of the teachers who have come out here to support the students. Many of you have been here since 7 a.m. this morning, and over 12 hours later, will leave a little after 8. The dedication you have to these students is truly changing lives, so thank you all.